Deep breaths. Okay. More fading hearts. Let's just get this shit over with because I'm so not feeling this. Okay. Yeah. Let's go to the forest just to fuck with the Mystica. Yeah. The forest. Since I think I've already read this before, there's no point in reading it now. Yeah, go into the forest. Explore. Oh. You know, this is what I get. This is what I fucking get for trying to, like, you know, give this game a chance. I opened my heart to it, and it's all like, nope, black screen, white text. Fuck you. Or white outline, black fill. I don't care. I don't care about any of this. And after a while, I kind of got what they're doing. They're, like, playing two stories off of each other, and, like, they're from manga within the game, but manga's visual and interesting to look at. This is not. Whatever, let's just get this over with. Alright, that was a good session. Transformation, flying while casting offensive magic. Pulling it off was no mean feat, and now I'm exhausted. Sometimes the things I try don't work, but this time I was able to use flying magic together with other spells. Still, I'll need to practice it a lot more to use it in a real battle. I think it'll be a while before I reveal it. Reveal it? Okay. Oh, you mean, okay, in battle. It's good to have a secret trump card. Wiping my brow, I take in my surroundings, my training room in the basement. Mom, get out of my training room. Made specially to absorb the impact of magic. Would have worked better with especially, but whatever. Is as cold and quiet as always. The stone walls and magical lights. It's all so very solemn and mysterious. The hum of energy from the lights and the magical podium is all I can hear. Just like my room, it's cluttered with piles of magical implements lying everywhere. You should probably clean those up. I mean, it's stinking up your room. This is like my sanctuary, an otherworldly place where no one else will disturb me. Sometimes I love being here, but at other times the loneliness is too depressing. I'm Batman. Because of my status and reputation, other people don't talk to me very much. No, that is not at all because of your status. That is entirely because of your reputation. Near my feet are two components charged with ice magic. Thinking of how they might cool my sweaty body gives me an idea. I love rubbing my nipples with them. If I attach them to high-capacity wand or staff, then there has to be a way to use them to keep it from overheating. Then the staff could channel a lot more magical power than it does right now. I dig around all the staves until I find one that suits my purposes. The arrangement of the component settings are considered less than ideal. Oh my fucking god, this is technical fucking bullshit to things I have no need to know. Like, you know, at least when Final Fantasy VIII told you all the, like, technical components of, like, this train, at least there was, like, a mini-game where you had to, like, unhook the train and rehook it to a different train, you know? Like, this is all just completely irrelevant. The arrangement of the component settings are considered less than ideal, so not very many people have this kind of staff. Most people don't use ice magic either because it's less powerful. Yeah, you know, because stabbing people with ice spears, that's not very powerful. But with a little tinkering, I think I can get it to do what I want. I spend some time carefully selecting the pieces and deciding on an arrangement, then set the staff and dust off my skirt. I love how she's doing this in her skirt. Like, not even work pants or work jeans or anything. Like, she's wearing a skirt. Alright, time to test my latest ideas. Well, the nightmare continues. Oh, faintly I hear something. I strain my ears trying to locate the source of the sound. Real, I don't know where she is, but I can hear Mystica's voice. I don't want to lie to you, but if you found out who I am, I don't know how I could face you anymore, even though I told you to get out of my face last episode or whatever. Wait, then Mystica is someone I've met before? It's fucking Rena. This is not hard. They have the same fucking, like, face structure. Like, this is not difficult to figure out. Rio, please stay away from me. No matter where I look, Mystica is nowhere to be seen. I wish I could be like her and just get all these people away from me. I comb the woods for her, but she successfully evades my search. I don't want to be around you, Ryu. You smell like cat pee. Explore. Alright, more exciting combat. Another one bites the dust, etc. Queen. Oh. I'm not even gonna cry anymore. I'm not even gonna complain because I'm just gonna take it. This game's like, you're Jesus, and this game is like all the Romans and Passion of the Christ. You just gotta take it. You just gotta take it. You gotta take their hits. You just gotta be like, you know what? This is gonna hurt a lot, on this Friday, but at least on Sunday I get to rise again and go to heaven for eternity. It could be worse. I could, could endure all this pain, die, and not go to heaven. I could go to hell. You just got to see. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. I don't know what it is, but there's got to be a light. So I'm going to just ride this out. I'm going to just, they're going to show me the whip, and I'm going to show them my back. So let's just get this over with. And here we have the up-and-coming Shining Longblade. She named herself Shining Longblade, huh? Wow. That's quite the name, It's like, some superheroes name themselves like Blade and like Hellboy. This one's Shining Longblade. That's the most Japanese style naming of a superhero ever. It's almost as good as Ultraman. This will be her last match in the Intermediate League, so let's send her off with a big round of applause. She's the first outsider to make it this far, and she's sure to go farther yet. Let's all keep an eye on the rising star. At last I'll be joining the Elite Division. I've worked so hard for this, but I can't stop here. I have to keep going. I have to win no matter what. I can finally wield A-rank magic. Everyone told me it was impossible, but I mastered it in the shortest time it's ever been done, because of course you did. That's how all these fucking protagonists are. Oh, you're the best in the fucking world. That means you're immediately interesting. No, you know what? That's not what makes a character interesting. A character is interesting when they have flaws, when they aren't the best in the world at everything. You know what happens when you have, a series or a movie where the main character's fucking best at everything? It becomes shit. You know why? Because no one wants to watch a completely perfect fucking protagonist. God damn it. Failing was not an option. And now let the match begin. Failure was never an option. At least that one was short. Alright. More enthralling turn-based combat. And again, normally I really dig good turn-based combat. It's just, when it's lazily done, it's the worst thing. Yep. Another one bites the dust. I'm just doing this really quickly. And also, I realized that my breathing was heavy and kind of creepy in the last episode when I wasn't saying anything. Because for some reason, I was still breathing into the mic. And I don't know, I'll try to minimize that for this episode. That just popped into my head because I realized I was breathing into the mic again. Yeah. Explore. This is a big forest. This is bigger than Central Park, probably. Alright, leveled up. I think I can last one more. If I die, I'll just edit around it. Yeah, I'm good for one more. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go home now, just to be safe. Let's go to the Cosplay Cafe. Why the hell not? Hello, Ryu. How are you? Read. Alright, let's keep lifting. I continue reading about basic weight training because I really need to read about this. I learned how to weight train more productively. You learned basic resistance training too. Yay. I finished reading the entire book. God, it was awful. It was worse than New Moon. Say, Ryu, what do you think about Mystica? Well, my impression of her is that she's doing everything in her power to keep the people of the city safe. I don't know why, though, because you're also annoying. She's She's deeply troubled by the shadows. And people wandering around the forest, I guess. Well, maybe you should stop doing that. I think she could really use a hand, but so far it doesn't seem like anyone can do much for her, except me, who's going around punching scorpions in the face. You talk about her as though you've met her before. Wow. Yeah. Cha. Oh, this is like straight out of a manga. A magical girl fighting off dangerous monsters in order to save the city. With a cool and mysterious romantic interest to help her out and rescue her from time to time. I guess it's flattering for her to say that about me, but I'm pretty sure I don't qualify. I'm certainly neither mysterious, nor cool, nor interesting, nor talented, nor smart, nor anything, and I'm not strong enough to rescue her. What about normal love interest? Do magical girls ever have those? Well, I don't know, unless you count that guy with the swirly glasses from Sailor Moon, no. They don't usually win her heart in the end. Or it turns out they actually have some kind of special power, too. Maybe there are a few when a normal guy wins, but then the magical girl always winds up having to save him all the time. I suppose a guy like that would be an obvious target for enemies, huh? Like a damsel in distress, only in reverse. No, you'd still be a damsel. You got it. Wait, are you thinking about dating Mystica? What? Of course not. Why would you say that? You can't see that little bump in my pants, can you? Contrary to my words, my heart's beating a little faster now. Arg, no. I can't start crushing on some teen model when Claire needs me. How have you not figured this out? It's fucking Rena. Ugh. Oh, are you sure? It's only then that the two of us notice Alex has entered the cafe. Welcome back, Master. I don't think I'll ever get used to that. So I heard you guys discussing Mystica. What'd she say about me? I bet she likes my wavy hair and pajamas. She seems like a prime candidate for a magical girl series, but she'd need an appropriate romantic interest first. How do you think she'd fall in love? Why is everyone so fixated on Mystica's love life? I have to admit, I'm curious about Alex's take on her, though. Why are you interested? That's a good question. I think it will be someone she rescues. He'll be really clumsy and kind, and eventually they'll fall in love. Alright, Ryu. Do you think Mystica should find her one true love? How should I know? God, I don't know nothing about love. I don't even have any parents. Don't worry, it's just for fun. I want to hear a fresh perspective before I open my veins. Wow. I think they'll have something else in common at first, but then she falls in love with him. He can't accept her true feelings at first because he doesn't understand her, but her love will reach him in the end. Oh, that sounds pretty fucking tsundere-ish. Like, notice me, senpai. That sounds just like the Prince's Tale. So, Alex, what do you think? Well, let's see. How about shut up? Mystica's in a situation that demands a lot from her physically and emotionally. Snorting break. She has a lot of responsibilities, and the consequences of failure are extreme. Someone who could support her would be an absolute requirement in the relationship. Otherwise, the stress will overwhelm her. I see. I don't get any of this. I figured he would have a good analysis of the subject. So if I could assist Mystica somehow, then, I don't know. Maybe we could get into each other's paths. But how am I supposed to help her when I'm barely managing to defend myself against all those swarms of monsters? Well, you've been doing pretty good, all things considered. You killed like 4 scorpions last night. That's not bad. Hopefully she has friends she can lean on. Otherwise, she'll probably break down in the end. We chat for a while about current events and anime shows airing. We talked about, terrorist attacks and, epidemics and, like, other continents and, I don't know, Boku no Piku. It's evening. I saved a package, a large backpack. I was hoping for a different kind of package, one with a dildo. I'm gonna I'll call Claire, then I'll rest. I dialed Claire's number. Ring, ring. What's Claire's voice? Oh, it's Gilbert Godfrey. Hello, Ryu. Hi, Claire. Want to hang out sometime? Sure thing. Just let me get my strap on. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean that. Sorry. I need to pause for a sec, Claire. I need to check my email. I've been wanting to go to the park for a while. I'm still gonna bring that strap on. Let's meet up tomorrow. Rest. Why not? I wasn't as stressed as I thought I was. That's okay. I don't care. Yeah. Anyway. Let's just keep working on that database and eventually fucking fix that. I don't know. Because that guy's like telling me to do it, and it's like there's an achievement for keeping him from having a mental breakdown, and I want to get that achievement. That's the only reason I'm doing it. I make a point of arriving at the park precisely on time so Claire won't be able to find fault with me. Oh no, she'll be able to find fault with you, kid. Yo! I turn around to find Claire waving at me. I wave back and jog up to her. Because that's not pathetic. Hey, how's it going?
Not bad. I'm looking forward to a nice stroll in the park with you.
Same here. The exciting, journey of people going through the park. Claire looks relaxed and untroubled, and I'm able to breathe a mental sigh of relief. I'm sure there are things bothering her, but as long as she can smile wholeheartedly like that, I'm sure she'll be okay. Well, she's probably masking something. People with abuse don't just go like, oh, I'm being abused. Saying it makes me feel better about everything. The two of us set out at an easy pace along one of the park's many paths. If there's an evil forest in this park, why does anyone visit it? What should we talk about? Let's not talk about her boyfriend, because that would be stupid. Let's just go with the monster sightings. It's probably not a good idea to bring up her boyfriend right away. For now, I'll talk to her about the recent shadow incidents. Have you heard about the rumors about the shadow monsters lurking in the forest?
Who hasn't? People just won't stop talking about it. They just want to hear the sound of my voice.
You wouldn't normally expect such a ridiculous rumor to gain legs like that. Well, you know they're real. Just tell her they're real and just stay away from the fucking forest. Of course, the fact that they're actually real might be helping that along. Do you think maybe there's something to it?
It's funny you should ask. Really, I don't care about it either way.
Wow, that's pretty flippant considering there's killer scorpions in the forest. I'm pretty surprised by how thoroughly disinterested she is. Aren't you a little curious about why people are talking about it so much?
Who cares? Either way, there are monsters in the forest, or there aren't. If there are, we'll know for sure soon enough. And if there aren't, then it's just a silly rumor for people addicted to cheap thrills.
People who are addicted to cheap thrills tend to go on heroin. They don't tend to make up stories about monsters in the... Well, okay, actually they do when they're on the heroin, but not just for, fun. Maybe we should go into the forest and see how fucking right you are about that, Claire. God.
I'm not really into trumped-up hysteria, except when I make jokes about tsunamis.
I should have expected the cool and rational Claire would see it as such. Always a level-headed one, huh?
You seem pleased by that. Allow me to rain on your parade. Now, why would that be?
I'm glad you're not like some girls who love that kind of thing. Stuff like wild boyfriends for a day. And what would be wrong with that, Fuck it. We're all gonna die someday. Have as many flings as possible. I'm happy I got to see this side of you. I hope I can see it again in the future, because that doesn't sound like you're coming on to her.
What? What do you mean by that?
Sophia said that Claire is actually really gentle around other people. It's only with me that she puts up this front. Now I wonder just what other aspects of herself she might not be showing around me.
Hey, Orthodorew, what did you mean by that just now?
Sorry, but that's all I can say for now.
Or, why's that?
I smile at her. Because I believe in you, Claire. I believe in you.
I'm happy you feel that way, but that's not a real answer.
Punch.
And you're still too much of a pussy.
A pussy? I just like seeing people smile, that's all.
Yeah, that's what I said.
See? She agrees with me.
That's exactly what I mean. Keep that up and everyone's gonna take advantage of you.
I'd rather be taken advantage of than the one taking advantage.
See, that's what I mean. You're just incorrigible,
I still don't see what's wrong with it.
Geez, here's exactly what's wrong with it.
We go back and forth like that for some time, but by the end we're both laughing. The fun, witty banter of Claire and asshole. It could be in like a Tarantino movie or something. Cast Uma Thurman as Claire. I'm calling it. Someone call up Uma Thurman, get her as Claire. When Nightfall approaches, we go our separate ways. She goes through the forest. I realize it might have been a bad idea to let her just do that, but, you know, I don't care. She needs to know the truth. All of a sudden, I feel strangely lightheaded and weak. I hope I'm not getting sick. Maybe if I lie down and rest for a bit, my head will stop buzzing. I make my way to the bed slowly to avoid falling, but the dizziness gets progressively worse with each step. I stumble and fall to the floor. Okay, what's going on? On top of that, my vision is giving out and there's this strange humming noise. It's coming from my drawer. Whatever I'm coming down with must be pretty nasty. Oh good, he's got the Ebola. I pick myself up and with some effort and manage to drag myself to bed. Seriously though, what kind of bug causes tinnitus? Okay, I don't know what tinnitus is, but even with my eyes closed, I keep seeing those bright flashes of light. What gives? Reflexively, I cover my eyes in a vain attempt to block out the light, but... Ow, my hands are burning hot. Where are you going with this game? My eyes spring open to see them glowing softly, and I bolt sitting upright. What the hell? I must have a fever so bad I'm delusional. Yeah, that would explain what I'm seeing and why my hands are so hot, because hands are the things that get hot when you have a fever. I lie down and shut my eyes to sleep it off, but as the minutes tick by, the lights go away and my head starts to feel clearer. Cautiously, I open one eye to check my hands. Yep, still glowing. He's just like mundane. Yup. Well, that was certainly unexpected to say the least. Gingerly, I reach an index finger up to my cheek, but stop when I feel the heat radiating from it. Well, that's just because you're now ginger. You've got the red hair. It's hot. Even though they feel completely normal to me, my hands are scalding hot for some reason. I wiggle my fingers and flex my wrist experimentally, and the light from my hands trails after like a tail of a comet. By all rights, I should be flipping out right now, but somehow the situation doesn't seem all that unnatural. What? I guess I've read too many stories about ordinary people suddenly developing magical powers. Like, is that a common story? Like, I can think of a few, but I mean, come on, it's not that common. I start tracing figures into the air, and then for fun, I draw a magic symbol from one of Alex's favorite shows. The light in my hands intensifies, and I can feel power gathering in preparation to be used. Alright then, let's see if I can figure out what to do from here. Whoa, I didn't expect that to actually work. Can I do it again? Like, wow, what a coincidence. The guy's spells are from his fucking manga. That makes sense. Yeah. My heart pounding, I steady my shaking hands and carefully trace the symbol out one more time. A small blast of light erupts from my fingers and strikes a glass I left sitting out, instantly shattering it to a million pieces. Oh fuck, now I gotta clean that up. Well, that settles it. I'm definitely not seeing things, because, you know, people who, are seeing things obviously never see them breaking things. I clean up the broken glass, and in doing so, notice the light and heat have faded from my hands. I try to spell one more time just to be sure, but as I expected, nothing happens. Okay. This must be my limit for today. Probably it'll come back after I get some rest. What? Probably it'll come back after I get some rest? Maybe switch the first two words and then it sounds good. Like, that's not even, like, a technically wrong. It's just sloppy. Incredibly, there's such a thing as real magic. This game got fucking weird, and it was weird before. But why would I, of all people, suddenly discover it? What set it off, and why on earth does a made-up spell from an anime series actually work? These are all very good questions. Is it possible that other spells from that series would work? What about spells in manga? As tempting as it would be to run around showing it off, it doesn't take me long to realize I'm better keeping quiet about this. If word got out, I'd probably end up at some sort of secret government research facility. Well, or maybe you could end up rich like Mystica. Come to think of it, that explains a lot. Everyone else who discovered it before I did either realized this and stayed silent, or they wound up in government custody, except for Mystica. Wait, did I miss something? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. I love how you can make the sound... I'll stop soon, but this is too much fun. Okay, I'll stop now. Well, that was the most fun I had with this game through its entirety. Let's just use the computer and keep working on the databases, you know. We're magicians now, just keep working on the databases. Really? Okay. Let the match begin. I watched the duel from the royal box overlooking the arena, seated next to my royal mother, the queen, inside her box. One of the challenges is wielding a double-ended staff, while the other is using a highly tuned wand. Both of them are incredibly skilled in magical combat. The staff-wielding one twirls her weapon, and several white balls of magical light form around her. The wand-wielding one tries to interrupt the other's attack by shooting off a quick spell. It looks like the two of the most well-known champions are facing off in the finals for this particular tournament. Both are around my age and have a vast amount of magical power. This isn't the first time they've clashed in the ring, either. Fortunately, a magical barrier surrounds the combatants so that stray magical shots can't hit anyone else. Oh good, everyone's safe. That's what I love in fiction, when everyone's safe. It's all part of the kingdom's biannual tourney of the White Swan, a double elimination tournament where mages and mage knights duel to claim the title of the greatest magic user in the land. It used to be held so that the oldest daughter of the reigning queen could take part in exhibition matches, but since I'm an only child, it has a much different purpose now. Which is to say, I'll be exhibited too, but in an entirely different manner. Oh please, I love the intricacies. The winner will have her picture taken with me as she kisses my cheek. You know, I'm sorry, I just flipped out now. I gotta remember, Jim Caviezel. Gotta Jim Caviezel it. I can't complain about my role since I've seen firsthand how effective my royal mother's policies have been, but I don't even know why she's suddenly so focused on strengthening the country's morale and martial prowess, because maybe that's a good idea at all times. Being a part of the monarchy isn't easy. How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes, got nowhere to run, the life goes on. Okay, work. Yeah, just... I'll work and then I'll sleep and get rid of all the stress. Okay, rest. I'll just get, that guy's thing over with, because I want to. Do I have it? Let's see. Let's go with that. I start reading Little Disruptor Volume 1. The story is about a clumsy girl named Ellie attending a magical academy for the first time. She lacks confidence in herself because she tends to make a lot of mistakes, so she's worried about failing. Fail. When the teacher investigates one of the particularly spectacular disaster, they realize it happened because her magic is very different from most people's. People. They pluralize people and then apostrophize it. Okay. Whatever, man. Okay, sorry about the cut. I just, my neighbor was walking around. I'm like, oh God, are they coming to get me? Ugh. Alarmed by what it might mean for the magical world, they decide to keep quiet about it. Her secret power is revealed to be dispel magic. So she dispels magic, and that somehow relates to her being clumsy? She breaks magic? Whatever. I guess that's kind of interesting. I guess, if you're stupid. Reading manga in a cosplay cafe somehow makes it more enjoyable. Hi there! Oh, it's you. Yay. Master, welcome back. So have you been watching The Prince's Tale? You mean there's an anime? Well, I don't care either way, but I just wanted to get that fact straight. Did you not tell him that The Prince's Tale has an anime? No, you didn't tell me The Prince's Tale has an anime, nor did I care. I thought I did. Maybe he forgot. Well, either way, now you know. Great, thanks. You'd better catch up. The finale will be airing soon. It's an original ending, so it'll be different from the manga. What girl do you want to win? Okay, in 2006, I know otaku culture was a thing, but I don't think they had live streaming. I don't think they got broadcast that. Okay, I know this is in a different country, but I don't think that's how it worked. I think it took a while for broadcast rights to go into different countries. This isn't fucking Japan, so... What? I mean, what kind of girl is your type? There are a lot of different personalities in the show, but which one do you like the most? Oh good, we're getting into waifu wars. I remember this great comment on like an AV Club article where it's like someone said that Persona should be called Waifu Wars, and it just made me kind of laugh because it's like these games exist and they're so much worse in that regard. Well, I prefer girls who are strong and can bench press me while I fuck them. Nice! Strong and capable girls who take care of themselves. High five, Otacon! I raise my hand and connect with Alex's. Yeah. Ugh. I was trying to do like clap in his voice, but like, I just like swallowed. Clap. Alright. I don't know how to combine their voices. Yeah, who needs anything else? And she slides. No, wait, come back. The maid type is great too. They're very sweet and supportive, and talking to them is great. Really? Of course. Right, Rio? Okay, I'm gonna say something. There are people who work in cosplay cafes and maid cafes, and they make, I'm sure they make about the same as like a normal waitress, because, you know, the tips and stuff. You know, that's fine. That's an occupation. And there are people who do it voluntarily, like at like conventions and whatnot. You know, that's fine too, because that's, you know, just what they've chosen to do as far as volunteering for that convention. But you know what none of them do? Actually react like that when someone says something like that. Because you know why? Because people are three-dimensional. People have flaws. People have traits. People have interests. People have dislikes. People have, you know, things that define them as a person. They do not regard themselves as fucking characters. They do not regard themselves as fucking types. Nobody does that. You know why? Because you're more complicated than that. And I want to say that. No matter who you are, no matter who you are watching, you are a complex, interesting person. And this game is fucking patronizing towards human beings because it treats them like they're characters. And that is the worst kind of fucking kind of characterization you could do. When your game treats your characters like characters, then there's no fucking point in playing because they're just one-note like stereotypes and whatever. So you know what? Please don't like take these games as anything more than dreck, because that's what they mostly are. And don't try to apply them to your life, because you won't get anything out of it. You are a complex person. Fucking act like it. Yeah, we like you too. Okay. We can stall her for a while longer, trying to restore her self-esteem. This is fucking stupid. She finally starts to smile again, and I breathe a sigh of relief. As the conversation continues, I find myself wondering about my own taste. Like, do I actually like strawberries, or was I just doing that to impress Alex? I didn't really think much before I said it, but why do I like strong girls? Again, because they can bench press you. I feel like I'm missing something, and the thought keeps nagging me. Like, Claire, like, goddamn, get off my back. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go to the park. Why not? Let's go to the park. Explore, 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 explore. Okay. Yeah, just barrier. Tack, tack, tack. Why not? You know. Easy peasy. At least there's a little strategy now, kind of. But it kind of needs more menu sifting. Yeah. Oh, good, another one. The thing is that when I explore this place, I'm always worried there's going to be another, like, one of those black screens or whatever with the fucking white text, and it's going to make my life miserable. So I'm just glad when it's an actual thing that you fight instead of, like, the combat in this isn't good, but it's much better than reading another one of those fucking screens. Ugh, thank God. Magic, barrier, attack. See, now this is what I mean by not being good, because this is just repetitive now. What the hell, let's try one more time. Yeah. I think I got this. Yeah, okay, now I'm gonna go home. Yep. Let's go to the Cosplay Cafe, learn some spells. Shop. Let's get volume 1 of everything, because it'll probably have the basic spells that we need. Yeah. Volume 1. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay, read. Start reading The Princess Tale, Volume 1. The story is about a prince named Gabriel, the only child of Queen Luana and her husband, Prince Arlen. Wait, she's a queen and her husband's a prince. That doesn't make any sense. Since she has no daughters, Gabriel's wife will one day become queen regent of the country. The girls who seek Prince Gabriel's hand in marriage compete in magical tournaments, hoping to impress him with their immense power. Those who earn a high enough rank in the arena are sometimes invited to royal dinners and balls. balls. So Prince Gabriel has the chance to converse with them. Oh, conversation. Love it. He doesn't understand their failings, but he still enjoys seeing their sincere smiles. Well, they're not sincere, they're just going after his D. Somehow I can empathize with that. Because women just line up to get on my day. Reading a manga and a cosplay... Yeah, I've read that. Hey Ryu, can I ask you an odd question? We talk about... Oh, we talk about anime and manga all the time. How can she have a question more odd than that? Well, I mean, she could ask you about, like, a Serbian film or something. Sure thing. Ask away. I don't have that much time, but make it quick. Well, how do I put this? Don't you think Alex is kind of different? What do you mean? We all have our quirks, don't we? Alex is quirky. Well, I'm just saying that Alex doesn't seem like your typical otaku. Not a typical otaku? Where does she get that from? Well, typical otaku don't walk around wearing pajamas. They stay at home in their pajamas. I don't get it. What's so different about him? God, I'm gonna throw a temper tantrum in your cafe and drive away all your business. Well, I noticed that he has a strong distaste for girls who get jealous. Jealous girls are a really popular type of anime. See, this is what I fucking mean, classifying human beings by goddamn fucking types and... Like, no, but, like, no human being, no rational human being thinks this way. Except for maybe that guy who killed all those girls in Japan and then was found with a bunch of manga in his fucking apartment. Although, yeah, I know, the worst of it was planted. I know. I think some guys like them because it shows how much they care. But Alex says that girls like that are unappealing. Well, jealousy is an ugly thing in real life, being a sign of insecurity and distrust. Maybe he's just more grounded in reality instead of anime than some otaku people. You know, like you. But it's not just that. He always takes good care of his looks, and he seems to attract a lot of attention from girls. Otaku, they never get any. Is it really so strange that he cares about personal hygiene? Well, no, but he has no neckbeard, therefore we must execute him. But the way he speaks with other customers is too logical. The way he analyzes fiction is based on reality, as if he's talking about actual girls. Okay. He doesn't even like the clumsy girl archetype, and she's the most popular. Well, it might be endearing in a story, but it's pretty aggravating when things get broken in real life. Well, maybe he just has autism or something, deal with it. But at least you understand how it's supposed to be cute. Alex doesn't see that at all. I see. Are we done yet? Even if Alex isn't a player anymore, he can't hide the fact that he has more experience with girls than the average otaku. I wonder if she'll ever figure it out. No, she's too stupid. Yeah, let's just keep working on that database. Nice. Okay, Jim Caviezel. It's intermission time during the tourney of the White Swan. I sneak away from my guards, and now I'm wearing a hooded cloak to disguise myself. I enjoy running around the halls of the arena without people knowing who I am. Since it's the finals, there are even more people than usual today. Although now that I think about it, my recent return probably has a lot to do with it too. Even when no one else is here, the arena is a fascinating place to visit. The stone archways, pillars, all are intricately hand-carved by the kingdom's greatest artisans, never cease to amaze me. Constant renovations on the hand-carved gold inlay wooden ornaments fascinate me, and the orgies are pretty good too. Usually such a grand structure would have been sculpted by magic, so the fact that this was built entirely by men is astounding. It's pretty old now, but even so, it's still very sturdy. Right now, I think I'll step outside where it's less crowded. The heat of so many people packed into the halls is starting to feel oppressive, just like my country. I head toward one of the doors in the back. I know it used to be the least used, but when I draw near, I overhear a pair of voices on the other side. So you really think you can beat me this time, huh? Better pinch yourself, sweetie, because you're dreaming. Ha, that coming from you. You might as well forfeit right now. because it's going to be me standing by the prince and giving that kiss. It sounds like verbal sparring between two of the magic users in the tournament. I consider leaving, but I find myself listening in. This is too juicy to pass up. You, don't make me laugh. My grandma's spankings... My grandma's spankings sting worse than your pathetic attacks, and I like those. Finally, I place her voice. It's one of the champions competing in the finals. I can't recall her name, but I do know that her spells are remarkably powerful. Such misguided bravado. You're all power and no skill. I'll cast circles around you, win the prince's heart with my kiss, and become the next queen for certain. Because a kiss on the cheek is, kiss on the cheek, then marriage. I learned that from the movie, what's it called? Old Fashioned. That's it. Some crappy indie religious movie. So good. I mean, it's not so good, but you know what I mean. You're a little late on that one. I've kissed him already, and I must say he's awfully cute when he blushes. So stupid. Since I'm an only child, the girl who marries me will become Queen Regent. Regnant. Queen Regnant. She'll be Queen Regnant. Is that the only reason they try so hard? Just to become queen? Full of disgust, I turn away from the door and leave them to their petty bickering. I then vomit everywhere, and then eat it, because I'm so disgusted. As long as I'm the firstborn prince, nothing else matters to anyone, least of all my royal mother and future bride. Kind of a misogynist there, but okay. Go anywhere else. I thought it said go anywhere else, but I think it said go somewhere else. Cosplay Cafe. I start reading Provisional Princess Volume 1, and it really sucks. The story is about a kind-hearted Cecilia, who is a princess of a magical country. Why is that capitalized? But in that land, the reigning queen is always the woman with the most magical power. Whether or not Celia will actually succeed her mother remains to be seen, hence the manga's title. The castle staff adore Celia and spoil her outrageously, but she resents this because she wanted to become strong enough to ascend the throne someday. She decides to secretly undergo harsh training and convinces one of her mother's advisors to help her. Her first lesson is the Arctic Blast spell. Oh, good. Hi, Ryu. Hi, Alex. How is your friend doing? My friend? You mean Claire? No, I mean Rena. Yes, I mean Claire. I'm still worried about her. She acts like everything's okay, but it's obvious that... Okay, yeah. No, wait, no. Yep. Obvious. That's not the case. I see. I think it's best to just spend time with her. Really? Yeah, maybe she sees how well you treat her. She'll realize that she doesn't need him and deserves better. Because that's not at all... Okay, if you're in high school or like late elementary school, you're just beginning dating. If you're watching this, I want you to know this. Like, I say this from the bottom of my heart, and I kind of wish I knew this 10 years ago. This is not how dating works. This is not how dating works at fucking all. Like, if you want to date someone, if you want to be, like, you just gotta go for it. You gotta be out there. You gotta just say it, whether or not it's gonna be embarrassing or fucking, you're gonna get your heart squashed, because you just gotta do it. I mean, if you know they have a boyfriend, don't, because that's kind of dickish, but if you just treat girls nice and, like, expect them to, like, start riding your cock, don't do that, because that's not how human psychology works. They'll think of you as a good friend because you've been treating them like a good friend. So don't fucking treat these games like some kind of like actual dating advice. This is not how it works. You just got to go for it. And sometimes, it works. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. You just got to take it when you can take it, I guess it's not a bad idea. No, it is. It so is. But do you think that'll work? You never know until you try, right? This guy's a fucking player. This guy's, like, dated a billion girls, and he gives this kind of advice. Fuck you, game. I guess not. Thanks. Not a problem. I just hope things work out. Oh, and by the way, The Prince's Tale is ending soon. The cafe will be holding an event when the final episode airs. The finale episode airs. Okay, that could be technically construed as correct, but finale episode is kind of redundant, because finale means... finale, Why don't you come watch it with us? It's going to be fantastic. I'm kind of busy with some other things, like clipping my nails. Oh, come on. We get to enjoy the episode together as we root for our favorite girl to win. So, that favorite, that's not spelled wrong. That's how Canadians spell it. Maybe Sorayama adopted the British way of spelling. Why not? I'll think about it. We chat for a little while longer before I leave. It's the happiest thing I've ever done. Maybe I'll watch a finale with them after all. See, not finale episode, just finale, because that's how it is. Alright, I learned Arctic Blast. Let's go outside. Let's go to the forest. Let's all go to the forest. Let's all go to the forest and try my magic spells. Explore. Oh no. I'm standing in a grassy field far outside the city. 10 wooden targets hang suspended in the air thanks to my magic. My glaive is glowing with energy, ready for use. Once I send them flying, I must hit the bullseye on each one before they fall to the ground. I need to concentrate. 3, 2, 1, now. The wooden targets spin high into the air and fan apart. I raise the glaive and fire 3 shots in rapid succession. Blue spheres of magic burst free from the blade and hover in the air. These aren't homing blasts, so I have to guide each one to its target. As each one speeds unerringly toward their marks, streaks of blue light trail in their wake. In the night sky, they look like comets. I keep shooting again and again. Each one explodes into a shower of light like fireworks as they hit their objective. Man, the whatever time period this is must be really boring because like they have to like watch people train with magic in order to get anything close to fireworks. 3, 6, 7, 9. No, I missed the last one. I hang my head in shame. I'll have to start all over. This is a standard training exercise for the Elite League, and most of them can do it effortlessly. I have to be able to do it as well as they can. No, I have to do it even better. I look at the pile of wooden targets on my right and feel a lump in my throat. Oh no, I've got throat cancer. Everyone, they worked so hard to make these for my sake. I can't give up. I have to do this no matter what. The only answer is a soft murmur of the wind swishing the grass and rustling the trees. It was so epic, you guys. Oh my god. I'll repeat this exercise tonight until I can do it perfectly 3 times in a row. Lift 10, shoot 10, 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 lift 10, shoot 10. It's brutally exhausting, but I can't afford to take it easy. I pour more energy into my glaive, readying it once again. Whatever it takes, I will win the next match. Explore. Another shadow, yay. Barrier, magic blast, attack. Okay. Explore, 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 explore. This is a big forest. Did I already say that? Well, I mean, it hasn't gotten any less true. Actually, let's just use all magic blasts. Just steamroll them. Alright, level up. Cool. Click, 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 click. This is real easy. You know, they said, like, oh, the shadows, they're getting stronger every day, and it's like, no. I'm just steamrolling them. Yeah. Oh, Rio does not have enough MP. Oh, thanks for telling me that now. Oh, well, just steamrolling with my fists. Thank God. Yeah, I'm gonna go home now that I don't have any magic. Yeah. Anywho. Yeah, I'm gonna end it now, because this is boring.